Catharsis. What a word. Okay. I know. Never played this game on my channel before. Surprise. I like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I used to collect them when I was younger. And then some ungrateful bastards stole them all, and I'm still trying to get them back. Before I begin, and I don't even know if this is going to be a Chris Kid episode or not, but I was scrolling on Facebook, as you do, and I came across a little conversation that only women were having, specifically about creepy men. Now, naturally, I wanted to be on the women's side, naturally. But I started to read what they said. And they kept saying that the man was creepy, right? That he was creepy, that he was doing creepy things. And I spoke with Ale about this. And I asked her, Liebchen, what is creepy exactly? What is it? You know? And we pretty much boiled it down to creepy is when someone makes an advancement towards you in a way that you either disapprove of, or while you're already with someone, making it awkward and uncomfortable. Essentially, it's when the plebs say, "Hello, princess. You look fair today." And the princess says, "Guards, get him! He's raping me!" I'm being a tad pedantic, but with the posts I was reading, these women wanted these creepy guys, right? And it's not that there was any proof of them being creepy, just that they were, right? They just knew. It was women's ways of knowing. They just knew they were creepy, right? Now, if it's an age thing, I can see that. But if it's not, and they didn't mention it, so I'm assuming it's not, what is it really? These women wanted creepy guys, as they called it, to be basically sent to prison. Okay? Basically stripped of their human rights and their dignity and sent into some gulag nut chamber somewhere where they're fucking dissected, hormonified, and eaten for fucking supper. Okay? That's what these people fucking wanted. Because men were being creepy in the workplace. And by that I mean not they work here too. Because if it is, you can just complain to management. They'll fire the guy and whatever. No skin off my nose. Not in my backyard. You know. So, whatever. And la-di-da, there you go. But this one woman, again, no proof. Just all of this pedantic fucking word salad pigeon-holding bullshit that they were doing. And they were just saying, well, creepy men deserve to be punished. Creepy men deserve not to essentially have human rights. I'm noticing a theme here. I'm really fucking noticing a theme here. Anytime a man is creepy, right? According to these people specifically. So I'm addressing these people specifically. Anytime a man is creepy, patriarchy done fucked. Right? Like, it's all patriarchy's fault, it's all men's fault, and I have no control over my actions. That's the kind of bullshit I'm dealing with here. Okay? Women that are so fucking oblivious to their own sense of agency that they just, no one's gonna believe me anyways, herp derp. Look at the fucking statistics when it comes to, I don't know, who's more likely to get killed on the fucking street. Is it the woman all dolled up and pretty, showing her tits, pushing them together, with her ass sticking in the air, all looking pretty and whatnot? Or is it the guy slunched over with a hoodie on, with his fucking hands in his pocket, not wanting to be disturbed? Which is more likely to get I don't know, menaced, it's the guy. You know what? The guy could be, it doesn't matter what the guy's doing. The guy could be fucking buck-ass naked, covered in motor oil, and whipping pedestrians. And, you know, he'd still be more likely to be fucking menaced. Oh my god. Fuck, how about this makes sense? Fuck, I'm crazy. Anyways, how about, how about, uh, how about a woman does all of what I just described? Full naked, covered in motor oil, whipping pedestrians, right? With a fucking crack whip. Right? Every fucking pedestrian. Who's more likely to be attacked? The woman in her full glory? Or the man minding his own business? Who's more likely to be menaced? Who's more likely to be stabbed or robbed or shot? Statistically, it's the guy. But women don't feel safe. They don't feel safe because everyone's a creeper and everyone's out to get me. This is the same fucking logic I've dealt with when people find out I'm bisexual. Men specifically. For some reason, only black men did this, but whatever. Men specifically, for some reason, when they find out I'm bi, they all of a sudden think I want to fuck them. All of a sudden. Just because I like dudes, I just have to be after them. I just have to lust for their horrible appearance, right? I have to. Women do that same shit, but in a much bigger scale, right? He's creepy because he wants me. What if he's autistic? What if he can't fucking think straight and he's trying to have a normal butt fucking conversation with you? And you're twirling your hair and showing your tits and doing all this cute little stuff. And he's just nervous as fuck and doesn't know what the fuck to do. And he looks at your tits by accident and then you go, oh, how dare you? You should go to jail. Oh my god. What? That's the kind of shit these women were talking about. Okay? This one complained about fucking, I went to my boss with proof that this guy was being a creeper and nothing was done about it. Maybe it's because you only thought he was a creeper because, I don't know, gee, what do women want? Gee, let me see. They keep telling me this. Big dick, car, house, money, lots of money. And I'm not saying every woman's a gold digging whore. But if you fucking act like it, you fucking get what you deserve. You know, like, maybe have some fucking, I don't know, fucking... Maybe some responsibility would be good with all the freedoms you have, right? Maybe some responsibility would be nice. Maybe some entitled responsibility, maybe. You know, maybe. Oh my god. Fuck, I needed to rant about this. These women wanted these men fucking castrated. If this was Amazonian times, they would behead these men. And they wouldn't have even gotten off. They'd just behead. Why not? They're creepy. They're out to get my pearls. The suffragettes have been doing that since the day they came out as a group. Okay? They've been doing that. And we're still fucking oblivious to it? What? We're still fucking oblivious to... He's after my pearls! Get him, boys! By the way, men hate me, and they never do anything to protect me. Oh my god, men built society to protect you. That's why you depend on the state most of the time. Oh my god. Oh, jeez, okay. And yes, women on average depend on the state more than men do. Probably because women spend more than they earn. Again, these are averages. Women spend more than they earn, and men earn more than they spend. So, which would it behoove us? To think of themselves as the prize catch, the prize cattle, the prize hunk of beef? Is it the workhorse we're gonna kill in the next 20 years? Or is it the prime cut of roast beef that'll just lie there and waiting for the next 500 years? Which will be more succulent, I wonder? That's a very dark analogy, but you get my point. I hope, God. I'm just a concussed wailing in the wind, I swear. And I actually was concussed. Whatever. Anyways, I get on weird tangents. I really do. I get off track. I lose my taco, and jeez. I love ale. I really do. And I gotta thank her for giving me the word to get this out of my system. Because this is just a trend I've noticed. If a man does, and I mean male, and usually man just means human, but this time I'm being gender specific here. When a man does something bad, anything, we want to take his rights away. Oops, too late. I forgot he doesn't have any. Oh, right. It's written in that book that we gendered everything to benefit women and black people, whatever. Anyways, the point is, he had rights once, and that's why we took them away. They deserve our knife at their necks, you see? They deserve to be slaughtered and gutted like fish, you see? Oh my god, it's just this constant... It's just turtles all the way down. Is that what you people want? Turtles? Fucking turtles! Oh god. Ugh. Just turtles all the way down. I swear the fucking to sleep! Fuck. Jesus, okay. I'm gonna get a noise complaint. I just know it. I just know it. But anyways, how do people sleep at night? How the fresh fuck full of gravy do people sleep at night? Okay. And I see these trends, these patterns. I'm really good with patterns. It's probably the autism. I don't know. I'm really good with well, kind of autism. It's hard to explain, but I'm really good with patterns, right? I'm really good with analyzing things. And I notice certain patterns, right? One pattern being the language bugs, right? The logic bugs is really what they are. The logic bugs. And, some other YouTubers have stated, that these are a thing, so it's not just me cramming in the wind here. But I want to add some bugs that I've noticed. The women have it worse bug. That's the bug that makes you say dumb shit like, well, men commit 5 times more suicide, but women attempt it more. Women have it worse. What? Women attempt it. There's not enough women to do that. Are you sure? 5 times more. Are you sure? There are not 5 times more women than 80% of men. There's not. That would be, what, 250%? There's not that many women. That number doesn't exist. You're saying women have it worse by comparing something that doesn't fucking exist. Oh my god. Okay. Again, the bugs, right? I probably have the crazy bug, but who knows? The logic bug, right? This is the bug that tells you, I stand for equality. Everyone deserves human rights, but men's rights is a hate group. When you say those 2 sentences right fucking next to each other, you kind of realize something's wrong with this logic. Oh my god, how can human rights be a hate group? How? Well, I mean, feminism did it, but they were never about human rights, so that doesn't count. But I get the trick you did there, Jack. I get what you were doing. You clever bastard. Anyways, people are so used to a supremacy cult, which is what feminism is. It's a supremacy dogmatic cult. They're so used to it that they will conflate a human rights group with a supremacy movement and think they're the opposite of each other. You know what the opposite of having rights is? Not having rights. It's not, I'm better than everyone. Yes, Your Majesty, we know this. Please put down the lampshade, please. Like, We know this. We've been telling you you're better than everyone since... Didn't we walk out of caves once? Oh, God. Come on. Oh, jeez. This is the video that's gonna get me fired, I swear to fuck. Look. This is the logic people have to fucking deal with here. It's the logic... Again, it's the logic of... Actually, let me try and switch it to something you guys might understand. Because everyone loses me on the men having human rights thing. Who would have thought that would be a thing, right? But anyways, people lose me on that. So, it's like saying... you don't believe in God. You don't have morality. But God and morality aren't the same thing. No! They are, because I decreed so. And in that context, religion is feminism. Atheism is the men's rights movement. The men's rights movement is the only motherfuckers who are saying, no, it's not about equality. We actually want that. No, you don't. You're a hate group. Because you have men in your group. Wait, what? You just admitted you hate... What? And then we commit suicide because we're so fucking confused. Ugh. Fuck. This catharsis better work, I swear to fuck. I'm gonna play a card game here shortly, guys. I'm sorry for all of this. Sweet zombie Dave! Oh my god, just... I've lost friends to these bugs. I've lost family members to these bugs. Here's another bug. My drug is better than my family. That's another logic bug. Bet no one mentioned that fucking one. Because most of you are on fucking drugs. Typically weed. That, hey, I'm all for legalizing everything, just because I don't think the government should have that power. But that being said, love your fucking family just a little bit, people. Come on. You give to your daughter more than you give to your fucking drug habit. Just an idea. I know I'm yelling at two different people now, but whatever. Just, maybe you should put the fucking blunt down and think, am I a giant dickhead? Do I have to say his name? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Hi, by the way. We haven't talked in a while. You probably hate me, but that's okay. That's to the one person who will get that reference. Hi. I'm Chris. Anyways, just... Yeah, that's to the one person who knows what I'm talking about. I should send her this video. Yeah, I should. Anyways. Just put down the fucking weed, people. Put down the weed. Put down the hate. I've always said this. Hating anybody doesn't fucking make sense. It's stupid. It's irrational. Doesn't make sense. Unless they're trying to come and kill you and rape your women. Usually in that order for some reason. Then maybe you should have some fear. Maybe you should get your spears ready and hunt down that mammoth, right? Maybe then you should. But it ain't fucking happening. The women are safe. We can calm down now. Fuck. This is what men need to do. We need to just form a coalition. Yeah, this is coming straight out of my ass, but whatever. Form a coalition where we just build shit only for men. And then watch people bitch about us building only for us. Whoops. I'd help, but I'm a fucking cripple. So whoops. No, we should build for everyone. That's what I've always been saying. We should build for everybody. Including white people, by the way. Can't believe I had to fucking say that. I thought racism was over, but apparently I was fucking wrong. You know, fucking, we got rid of the hating the black people. We got rid of that pretty good. It's not fucking happening anymore. We got rid of it pretty good. You know, and of course the fucking race realists of the black crowd are like, how dare you, you white beast. Fucking, what? What? Anyways, like, yeah, just, again, I know it's hard to believe, but the victim trophy is in another galaxy right now. It doesn't even fucking exist here anymore. Okay? Men have never had the fucking victim trophy. And black men, good luck getting it. Good luck. You have to fight your own women, then white women, for the victimhood trophy. And they're both gonna shoot you in the back. So just, yeah. Keep your eyes peeled, boys. Again, that's just human nature. That's not even a woman thing. That's just human nature. Fucking, we will turn on each other. Like mammals. Because we all need to eat. And poop. And other various words. Like going insane. I'm happy. Anyways. Oh, God. Okay. Wow. Finger paintings of the insane. Fuck. Anyways. Yeah, good luck getting that victimhood trophy, boys. I know you think BLM cares about you. I know you think they do. They don't even acknowledge you on their fucking website, by the way, black men. They don't even acknowledge your existence in the family structure, let alone as a fucking human being. So good luck trusting these, I'll say it, racists. Hating any race is racism. Doesn't matter power, privilege, what the fuck ever. That's just more racist bullshit to disguise racist bullshit. That's all it fucking is. That's all it fucking is. You know, well, only whites can be racist because I invented a thing in my head that allows me to justify my hatred for the white man. Let me flip that for you in case you're not paying attention. I have a thing in my brain that tells me the black man is evil and out to steal my white women. And you see the racism now? You see it now? How about this? Women don't deserve human rights. Sounds like hate speech, doesn't it? Fucking doesn't it? Whoops! We only do that to men. Never mind. Bottom deck. Fail. Fuck. And that's why I'm playing a deck game. I'm out of a Coke. Whatever. That was loud. I'm sorry. I was loud too. Fuck. Look. Just stop hating everybody. Is that too much to ask? Women, you're not the only victim. It's okay. You can live not being safe in victimhood. I don't know how women do that, but whatever. They do it like a motherfucker, though. Oh, boy. Like on fire. I've only met like 3 or 4 women who don't do that. And they're all male-brained. One's my own fucking mother. But every other woman I've ever met is the victim of something. The victim of something. Conveniently, by the way. They're never victim enough to, not break up with the guy or who's beating them in the face, allegedly. Or, because, watch, that'll even be fake sometimes. You never fucking know. Right? So, good luck with that. And I saw this one post of women saying, what have men done for us lately? It's like, okay, let me list off every invention men have ever invented. It'll be quicker to name the ones they didn't. Sewing, specifically cross-stitching. No, that was by a black man. Was that by a woman? No, peanut butter was by a black man. Okay, so that's still man. It's still in the man pile. Still, they're men when it's convenient, and they're not when it's convenient. So it's convenient now. Damn it, I'm putting them in the man pile. Peanut butter, that was by a black man. I think condoms were made by a woman, or was it vinegar? It was some sort of spermicide. I forget what was made by women. I used to know this. I'm sorry. See, when I forget things, I actually feel bad about it. What did women invent? I know there's the cross stitch. I know that. And like maybe 2 other things, and I'm being generous. Yeah, let's give society to them for a while. Let's just sit back and watch what happens, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's not like society itself will fucking stop. Look, you've engineered, and this is whoever the fuck's with me at this point. We as a species have engineered men to be fucking slaves. And we don't even thank them for it. We don't. We don't even thank them for it. Have you ever thanked your dad for knocking out that rent? No, the fuck you haven't. You thanked your mom. As your father wanted you to. Again, it's turtles all the way down. Everyone's doing this. This isn't just a man thing, just a woman thing. This is fucking everybody. Right? Everyone's building into this. You know, but we're giving everyone rights except for the people who are working the hardest. They kind of need rights to be safe. It took men 80 years to get the same protections in the workplace, as in from like, you know, being crushed to death and being starved to death and shit like that. It took 80 years for men to get those benefits legally. And then it took for children another 80 years for women to get them before children. So, by that logic, we care about, in this order, women, children, men. That's going by history. That's going by history, okay? So don't come at me though. Like, I'm innocent, damn it. You know, fucking it's history you should be mad at, because as a society, specifically the US and the UK, we decided women deserved safety precautions, fire exits, for example, which it's kind of a good thing we had them at the time, because if not, the suffragettes would be known for murder. Wow, we saved that pooch, didn't we? You know, yeah, they set fire to a textile workshop. They didn't know it had a fire escape. Luckily, no one died, unlike their plan. The victims were all female, by the way. Try sweeping that under the feminism is good rug. It's not gonna fucking work. Like, oh my god. Like, you people don't know your fucking history. Seriously, you people don't know your fucking history. But yeah, most slave owners were Jewish. We're not blaming Jews for the fucking statues that we're tearing down of the white man who built our fucking, you know, like, the statues were erected not because they owned slaves. Who the fuck would think that? They were erected because they built your fucking community. Now, typically with slave labor, but that's the only labor we had. We didn't have power tools at the time, you know. Another invention of the man, by the way. Specifically the white man. Whoops. So yeah, thank us for power tools. Or running water. Or white women. Or fucking something. Jeez. It's just... Is it too much to ask to be thanked for something? Right? We're so busy thinking of all the ills the white man has ever done, right? That we forget 2 glaringly obvious things. A, for some reason, historically speaking, the white man was very benevolent for some reason, just accepting of other people's cultures and letting them in. And for some reason, no reason, we did it with the Irish, and they were cheaper than Negroes. I'm using the correct term historically, so, you know, fuck. Again, just saying. And it means black, by the way. Negro means black. I saw another post. Some white person was offended that a crayon said Negro. And then he wanted to destroy Spanish. And then some Spanish chick got offended. Like, it's just turtles all the way down. Again, people, look. All the hate words we've ever invented to describe the black man, they all mean black. Think about it. That's the worst thing we could call them. Now it depends on you to tell me if that's a positive or a negative. I think it tells you something about us. The most hateful thing we can call them is the thing we notice, not the thing we invented in our fucking heads. Like Krakow. Cracker. Means slave, by the way. Doesn't mean crack with the whip. Who the fuck came up with that stupid logic? Who the fuck came up with that? Krakow, Gaelic word, Irish word, meaning slave. Again, think of the worst words a black and a white can call each other. The white's the racist, right? When his word means black, and the other guy's word means slave. The white man's still the racist, huh? Makes you think. Makes you fucking think. And I'm jumping on every fucking subject in this rant. Holy fuck. I needed this. I needed catharsis. God. But I'm gonna burn in hell for this, so whatever. It was nice being here while the not being in hell lasted. Yeah. Oh hell, no one's gonna see this anyways. Except for my parents. Hi guys. Thanks for supporting me. I mean that in all sincerity, really, thanks. You're like the only ones that do. Fuck, like, just people. Put down the I am a victim. Put down the this drug helps me. Put down the let's come at each other, bro, he's white, get him. Let's put all that shit away. Right? Let's just put it all away. And fucking hug each other. Is that such a sin to want to fucking hug? It doesn't matter where you come from. We're all American. At least in this continent? Country. Fuck. Wrong word. I said continent for some reason. I caught myself though. I'm like, wait a minute. No, that's not right. Continent is like, wait, this is a continent. I'm confused. There's North America, the continent, and then there's America, the America. What? Okay, that makes sense. God, I'm sweating. Wow. I'm having a heat flash. I get heat flashes, by the way. I don't know, or hot flashes, whatever you call them. I don't know how or why I get them. I don't know. My testosterone's fine, so I don't know what it is. I do have EDS though. If you want to talk about a fucking nightmare disorder, talk about that. You know, everyone's talking about, oh, it's a nightmare being black, and no, it's a nightmare being a woman. Try being disabled. At least you have a body that fucking works. Like, fuck, like, and so what if not everyone fucking likes you? Who the fuck cares? So what if not everyone fucking likes you? So what? I'm a white male. No one likes me. Y'all made that pretty fucking abundant by now. You know, like, at least I know what I am. I know I'm evil, you know. But anyways, you know, and everyone's chanting Black Lives Matter while they're destroying statues of people who saved black people. It's just, oh my god. They want to tear down the Abe Lincoln Memorial, the man who signed the proclamation to free the damn blacks in the first place. Which, by the way, if you want to get pissed at anyone for your ancestors being enslaved, blame the blacks in Africa that you totally get along with. Oh, I know your feud. I've seen it. I've fucking seen it. American blacks and African blacks fucking hate each other. They fucking hate each other. Right? The American blacks think the African blacks are fucking... Can I even say that word? Probably not. Anyways, you can imagine. You use some creativity that I know you're charming for. Anyways, fuck. Do I even want to play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh at this point? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just yelling into the wind. I'm just yelling into the wind. That's all I'm doing. No one's listening. Watch, fucking 20 years after I die, this video is gonna be fucking popular and everyone's gonna love it. They were true thinkers back then, huh? But fuck, he was tall though. At least I'll be remembered finally for something. Being tall is the best I can do, really. Oh, that's depressing. Anyways, just... God. Just stop hating people. Is that too much to ask? And stop thinking you're the only fucking victim on the planet. That's not helping anybody. Not even yourself. It's not. And for some reason, mostly white women believe that right now for some reason. For a while, it was mostly black women, actually. Interesting. It seems to mostly be women. Well, historically speaking, anyways. Interesting. Anyways. Just a little trend I've noticed, that's all. You know, people are just... look. The entire notion that men have a patriarchy that only men benefit from. Have you never heard of marriage? The whole idea of marriage is giving the woman half your shit. If she cheated or not, she still gets half your shit. She'll get all of it if you have a kid. She'll get your kid, your house, your fucking car, 80% of your fucking income. 85, 90, 95, maybe even 100. And you're left shitting in a box on the fucking sidewalk in San Francisco. Oh, we solved that problem, didn't we? Whoops. It's just... Are we destined to do this forever? Just all the way down? Is that what we're destined for? I like to believe it's not. I like to believe women are capable of being independent things that don't need the government to survive. And I like to think that men are capable of not being the asshole. They're capable of it, but we ain't giving them the fucking chance. And I like to think Muslims... Well, that's a lost cause, but you get my point. Wow. I said... Let me unpack that for a second. I just realized what I just said. Islam's a lost cause, but feminism isn't? I think that's the other way around. Whoops. Okay. Look, Islam is not a lost cause. If and only if we get off this fucking notion that the men are beating their women. Keep in mind, in the Middle East, gay men are thrown off rooftops for fun. And lesbians aren't even beaten with a stick. Not even. You know why? Because imams, the religious leaders of the Islamic world, are okay with lesbians. Kind of weird thing for a patriarchy to say, isn't it? Kind of a weird thing. You know, maybe, just maybe, the Middle East's men don't hate their women. Just maybe. Because they hate each other way the fuck more than they could ever hate their women. Just saying. You get stoned for being a woman, you get stoned for being a man. For women, you have an out if you commit adultery. You have an out. It's called I was raped. You don't even have to be raped. You just have to claim you were raped. And the man claims you were raped. And then only he goes to the stoning pile. And you walk off scot-free. I saw an interview with this lady. God, if I know how to pronounce her name, it had 7 Q's in it. But, you know, she was talking about how this happened 4 times. 4 different men she loved. 4 different times. 4. Why the fuck Are we not? Was it 4 or 3? I forget, but it was more than 2. I can tell you that much. And you know, why aren't we crying over her and her loss? I thought war impacted women the most, Hillary. Whoops. Too soon? Fucking dogs. Ugh. My teeth hurt now. Fuck. My teeth really hurt. Fuck. I need to see a dentist. But because of fucking Corona and all the riots and shit, there's no dentists. And the only dentist in town doesn't take my fucking insurance. Even though he does, but he doesn't for whatever. It's just turtles all the way down. Just an endless fractal full of turtle shells that we're tripping over every day. You know, and you just stand there and you just wonder to yourself, why is he crazy? I'm crazy because I know the answer. To what question, I have no idea, but I know the answer. That's why I'm crazy. I feel better. I feel much better. I just needed to rant this for 42 minutes straight. Wow. There's no sense in even playing a game after this. Wow. All this started because some shit I saw on Facebook. Of women just blaming men for fucking everything. And men never help, and men never do this. Why don't you get off your ass and fucking do something for yourself? Get off the government's nipple. You can do that, right? You're capable and strong and can do anything a man can do, so why don't you fucking work? That I'm obviously bitching to the women who choose not to have anything going for them and just rely on the man's money. Which, if you're both old or whatever, retirement, go for it. No problem. But if you're fucking 20 and you just moved in and you're in California where the rent's so damn expensive not one person can afford it, maybe you should fucking help. Wow, I wonder if they know about this video. Jeez. I'm dropping every situation I've been through, but not the one with the eco-terrorism for some reason. I don't know. Okay. Just, yeah. Jeez. I'm gonna sleep for the next 24 hours. Look, if anyone's got depression, and anyone's listening to this, just know somebody cares. You know, somebody gives a damn. Ale and I care about people, we really do. I just hate seeing we blame every evil in the world on men. Like we haven't done that enough in this fucking culture. Or every culture, fuck. It's either the men here in our backyard, or it's the men over there in the bad countries. Beating and raping their women all the time. That is always the war cry of every fucking country that's ever gone to war. They abuse women. We must save their women from the evil clutches of the evil men. But they say we're abusing our women. Doesn't matter, they're lying. Go kill them. Whoops. It's just a fractal of turtles. I'm stuck on turtles today. I like turtles. I really do. Post pictures of turtles. Make me happy. I hate these bugs. I hate dealing with these things. I want to live in a world where no one hates nobody and we just all fucking get along. But we can't fucking have that, apparently. because the plebs talked to me. That's the attitude I'm seeing from people. That example, specifically women, but other examples I've seen from other people. The whole fuckboy thing is, most of them are raised by single mothers. Did you know that? Most of them are. Does that mean we need fathers back in or back out? I've lost track. And what do blacks need? Do they even need dads? BLM, do blacks need dads? Do they? Or are dads not fucking convenient to your movement? Because they don't bring your kid to fucking soccer practice. My dad brought me to soccer practice. I didn't even fucking join. Anyways. Oh, God. For real, my father was a fucking legend. My mother, too, for putting up with me. I don't mean to sound hateful. I really don't. I get so tired of seeing everyone just blame the sins on this men's rights goat who just won't die in the fucking desert. And you start cutting its legs off and it still won't die in the fucking desert for some reason. So you set it on fire and cover it in turpentine and break its windpipe and it's still fucking out there in the desert. It's just... Why do we do this? Why does anybody fucking do this? Why are we human? That's my real question. Why? What's the point? Is there... Is there even a point? Is there even a point? I'm not gonna dead myself, by the way, so don't worry. Fucking write a song while my throat slit. Fucking. No, I'm not that. I'm not that Norwegian metal. No, no. I'm just goth metal. That's all. I am goth metal. But no. Just. I don't know. Just stop blaming everything on the bad people over there and start thinking for once. Maybe we should love the bad people here, whoever they might be. I don't care if they're white, black, male, female, Nazi, neo-Nazi, even communist. Even they deserve love. Even though they're going to kill us all, they still deserve love. Everyone does. But it's just easier to hate. You people hate the fucking Nazis, but you're doing what they did, what they've always done. All they did was hate. That's all they ran an empire on hate. Specifically hate towards men. Specifically. Right? They didn't really make it too public when they were killing the women. Even the Jewish ones. They didn't make that too public. According to all the Nazis on the field, the only Jews they killed were fat cats and bankers and people who owned the world and slaves and all that shit. Again, it's the evil man from over there. You're doing what the Nazis did. You're blaming everything on the Jew you saw in the dumpster 6 weeks ago. That Jew doesn't exist. He was never there. I'm sorry, he was never there. Why do I have to say that? Why does any of this need to be said? This whole video was, why do I need to say this the fucking video? Oh my God. Just love each other. Right? Just love your neighbor. Isn't that what God told us to do? Love your neighbor? Maybe we should start fucking doing that. Maybe we should. Maybe we fucking should. Because this shit ain't working. You know? And I can't stand those gonna punch a Nazi me. God, those fucking creamsicles. God, what the fuck? Yeah, you're so cool for punching the one group of people everyone fucking hates. Nazi men. Yeah, no one fucking... Everyone's against them. No one hates the fucking... Yeah, right. Fucking whatever. Everyone hates Nazis. Especially communists. Whoops. Those don't exist. Scooting under the rug. You know, everyone hates Nazis. They're the bad guy in every fucking video game. We get it. They're evil. Fuck. We get it. You can shut up about them now. They're dead. They've been dead since, most of them since the 50s. Well, late 40s, early 50s. But then a lot of them went to work for NASA, and we don't want to go there. A lot of them who worked in propaganda, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, we're going to ignore that fact. Because we landed on the moon in the 60s. And now we can't even reach low Earth orbit. Way to go, Obama. Way to go, man. You really showed their hand. Oh boy, that's just funny. Yeah. It is pretty funny. To whatever people actually care about me, thank you. I know I'm a lot to deal with. I get it. I'm sorry. But I say these things because they need to be said. Someone's got to be crazy enough to say them. Someone's got to be estranged and depressed enough to think these things. That everyone is human. No group is an okay group to hate. Especially not men. Who built this fucking society. Right? At least 100 years ago. At least. We said thank you when we sent them off to die in a godforsaken patch of wasteland in the middle of Europe. At least we said thank you when we pinned a white feather on their lapel and called them fucking cowards to their face. And sent them to a war that killed more people than any other war ever combined in human history. Thanks, feminists. You did a swell job with that one. Swell job with the White Feather campaign. Swell fucking job. Guilting men into killing themselves to save you. Never ever done before. I must say, never done before. No one's ever guilted men to sacrifice anything ever before in human history. It's not like the entire engine in which this car's running is built on male bones and tears. And the cheapness of their spunk, which doesn't even belong to them once we extract it from their scrotum. I know this got kind of grody, but whatever. That's another thing. Why is it okay to not have human rights? Right? There is no document that specifically states patricide is even a thing. But matricide is punishable by death in most Middle Eastern countries. Yeah. The place that hates women. They put people to death for hurting women. Fucking weird, I know. Right? They put people to death for menacing women. Kind of like over here. Am I getting through to anybody at this point? Like, is anybody realizing this is the Matrix? Take the pill, Neo. Right? Is anyone realizing this? Okay, this... Again, I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. There's bound to be somebody else out there who sees what I see. I know Elle's one of them. I know she's one of them. She just doesn't voice it as much. Probably because it's not safe. Typically women do. They don't really stand up for... Well, not really stand up. You know what I mean. They don't... Well, they do stand up for things, but they don't... They don't go into the breach that has no oxygen and take off their fucking helmet, right? They don't do that. Men do that for fucking giggles. Okay, fucking... Like, you know... That's my analogy, basically. Women don't take off their helmet in the breach because it's dangerous. How many men in the Middle East openly say, I am gay, do with me as you will, and they bind his hands and feet and toss him off a bridge that has no water at the bottom, by the way. It's a desert. So yeah, how many of those men are we not counting? How many of those people are suffering, and it's okay for them to suffer because they were creepy? And that's what pissed me off the most in this recent debacle, is the fact that a bunch of women were getting together telling stories about how evil men are, right? Like no man ever has a story about a woman cheating on him with his best friend, or I don't know, messing with his blood sugar levels in his sleep, trying to kill him, or shooting him 6 times in the head and he doesn't die somehow, and she gets like 6 months probation. These are actual cases, by the way. So again, usually the woman gets 6 months probation. The white woman gets 6 months probation. The black man gets fucking life in prison. And usually he's the accessory. And we book him faster than a Chicago Shuffle. Like, just slam right in the prison. There you go. Oh, I chopped off your dick. I didn't mean to. Let me sew that on your ear where it belongs. That's how people act when I tell them men deserve human rights too. You might be doing it right now, for all I fucking know. You might be thinking, oh, no, they don't. They have all the rights. Right to bodily autonomy. Women have that. It's illegal to cut a woman anywhere, especially the sensitive areas. It's normal in most countries to remove a man's skin. There's one. There's a legal right women have that men don't. There's one right there. Dropped it on you. Anything? Anything at all? Or do you not want to talk about it right now? No one ever wants to talk about this. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. No one ever wants to talk about the men we shouldn't be caring about. Because we shouldn't be caring about them. Right? I've had actual human beings tell me that by saying the statement, Islam hurts everyone, that I am justifying and glorifying Islam. Do you know what they heard in that sentence? Islam hates everyone? They heard Islam hates men. And they thought, oh, well, that's a good thing. This shit is all around us. We thought it left with the blacks and the Hispanics, but it fucking stayed for the whites and the men. And black men, you're fucking next. The gay men thought they wouldn't be next, and look at them. No one likes them anymore. Probably because they strutted in their diamond-studded bra and wrecked up the place, and then said, I want all the fucking colors. Fuck you, people. And then the feminists turn around and say, you're not a woman anymore. Stab right in the back. And the gay men said, oh no, everyone help me. And they're like, you just trashed our apartment. Why the fuck should we help you? So yeah. Stop looting. By the way, that's the analogy that I was getting at. Stop looting and rioting. We get it. A dark man was hurt. We get it. But we only care about him because he's dark. That's the problem. We should care about him because he's human. Because he's human. Because human men are human. They deserve human rights. How is this fucking alien? Am I talking in fucking tongues? Oh my god. What is wrong with people? What is wrong? Everyone's saying Black Lives Matter. No one said men's lives matter. A man died. More men get killed by cops than women. by a factor of like 12, for God's sakes. And actually, it's higher than that. But, you know, fucking no one's saying men's lives matter. Because they fucking don't. And that's the problem. Because most of you people, whoever you are, most of you have justified to yourself that it's okay to hate certain people as long as the group says it's okay to hate them. That's a very BPD way to think, by the way. I'm on to you, motherfuckers. That's a very BPD way to think. The group says it's okay, so I can do it. That's a very, like, uber female brain thing to do. Like, uber female. Like, not female. I mean, like, Karen on steroids female. Like, you know, Karen with fucking nipple guns and fucking swords sticking out of her back and shit. Fucking, that's the kind of Karen I'm talking about. You know, the one who eats the heads off of males and doesn't even mate with them. You know, just eats their heads for no reason. Just because she wanted a snack. Okay, here's another analogy that I like to use. What's more dangerous? 5 sharks or 1 hippo? It's the 1 hippo. Sharks only eat when they're hungry, and if you're a seal. I almost said snail. Whoops. We like escargot. Oh, we're French. No. Anyways, we like. I almost said we like again. What the? I'm losing my brain ball. Okay. The sharks. This is what sharks do. Ooh, a seal. Either he tastes you, or you punch him in the nose. Either way, he goes, "Oh shit, not a seal. Go away," and he flies away into the epos. Like that's what sharks do. They want seals. They don't want fucking human. That's not on the menu. You're not in their kitchen. You know? Like, but hippos will bend your family over the bench and eat them just because it was windy. just because it was windy. Right? That's why hippos do it. They just do it for fun. I'd rather swim with 5 sharks than 1 fucking hippo. Because if I breathe wrong, the hippo's gonna eat me. The sharks don't want to fuck with me because I ain't no damn seal. Which would you rather have? And I guess you could assume in this analogy, the sharks are autistic. And the hippo is the opposite of autism, which is... No one got it, but I'm assuming one did. BPD. The opposite of autism. It's not the same as autism, so we can stop pretending feminists are autistic. Thank you, please. We can stop that now. It was a good joke all of 2015, but we can stop now. Like, for real, we can stop now. But it's weird. I've had this conversation with quite a few people who kind of share my worldview, and they say one or the other. They either say BPD is worse than narcissism, or narcissism is worse than BPD. Okay? I think they're kind of one and the same for the most part. Again, like what I said way the fuck earlier in this video, it goes back to, well, he's gay. He wants me. It's that narcissism. It's that we're entitled. We want me. I'm special. I'm the best person on the planet. Which, hate to break it to you guys, women do that way the fuck more than men do. Because who are we sending to die in the ditch somewhere? The one who's less important. Who's more likely to feel entitled? The one who's a fucking mutt living off scraps? Or the Fabergé poodle living off designer biscuits? Which is more likely to feel like they deserve everything? It's the fucking poodle. The pampered one. The one who, everyone loves and worships and admires, and everyone talks so greatly. You can do anything you want, little poodle. You can be an astronaut. You can do this. You can do that. And you turn around to the mutt and you say, "Fuck you, get back in your pen. Don't you fucking look at me." And then you're surprised when the one you just told to go fuck off in the ditch and die somewhere, you're surprised when that one, I don't know, builds a fucking empire. Whoops. Didn't mean that for happen. Or builds, I don't know, a stove, or a fucking loom, or a fucking cat post, or I don't know. I'm just picking up random objects now. Something, right? Like, just think. This is what's happening. The people that hate men. This is really who I'm addressing at this point. You're blaming men for all their success, but you're treating them like shit so they succeed. You see the problem? You're treating them like garbage so they prove you wrong by succeeding. Then you get pissed at them for succeeding. Then you treat them more like garbage. Then they become more successful. You see where I'm getting at? It's just over and over. You just get madder and madder at them, and they just get more and more successful. That's why everyone hates Trump all of a sudden. He's the most successful motherfucker on the planet. 70 plus, and with a supermodel wife, and God knows how many supermodel dates he's ever had. God knows how many, you know. And he's having all this high class meals and restaurants and design cuisine and all this stuff. And, you know, fuck, if you think he's a failed businessman, what about Vince McMahon? Vince McMahon failed harder with more enterprises, but he's considered a successful businessman. But Trump isn't. Even though Trump is worth like 4 times more than Vince is. Probably more, because fucking wrestling is tanking. Ratings aren't looking too good. Although they are starting to get better. So, have some hope. Again, like, at least from what I've been told. But again, just... people, look. If you hate, the more you hate, the stronger they become. And that really did happen with black people. Because they were fucking hated for a while in this country. They were fucking hated. And now they have more, you know, more college opportunities, more business opportunities, more career advancements than everyone the fuck else. Because we felt like we owed it to them by treating them like shit all this time. The same thing is going to happen to whites and men, by the way. The same thing is going to happen. So keep hating them. Watch what happens. Watch them build a wall around you. Just watch. You know, it's bound to happen. It happened with everyone the fuck else. Women were never treated poorly as in and of themselves. I mean, black women were treated better than black men, but they were still treated as blacks. I looked up the lynchings of black women. I only found like 20 cases. If that. I can't even count how many cases black men were lynched. I can't even count that high. I can't. Everywhere I look, I find 5 new sources that say new things happened. And the biggest stories of women being lynched, men were lynched at that time too. Every fucking time. Mary, whatever her name was, Mary Taft, I think? I forget her last name. Mary something. Her husband killed a plantation owner. This was like 100 years ago. And they killed the husband, and then she made some comment towards them, or she provoked them, or something to that effect. She made a big statement chastising them as a group, and they sacked her ass the next day and ripped out her was once alive baby out of her womb and killed it on the floor. That is harrowing for me to talk about. It's fucking awful it happened. I wish it never did. But men suffer too. We can stop pretending that women are the only victims of this cataclysm we call life. Men are too. Actually, men are more casualties than women. Check every war ever. Well, for Homo sapiens at least. Not for Neanderthals, but wait, they're dead. And they're white, so who cares? Whoops. So yeah. I needed to get this off my chest. I'm sorry to anyone who had to listen to all that. All 2 of you that will. Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad we're making progress, but we're doing it in the wrong direction. We stopped hating blacks, and now we've gone full berserker mode, reverse, to hating whites, way worse than we hated blacks. For the time, anyways. I'm not talking all of history, just periodically, right? Because the 90s, we were pretty decent to black people. We didn't have any laws that segregated them in any way. We didn't have any laws that restricted their human rights or anything. Whoops. Nothing like that. Nothing on the books, at least. And we gave them all these, work quotas and business quotas and finance quotas and all this stuff to make amends for how we treated them. Eventually, we're going to treat white men so bad, people are going to want to give them free shit. And that's never been happened in human history. So you're really going to screw the pooch majorly on this. Really, guys, you're going to screw the pooch majorly. Because for some reason, white men have wanted to give everything to everyone except for white men. Don't know why. Don't know why. Probably our own processing. I don't know. Probably proof the Matrix hates us. I don't know. We seem to give to every other motherfucker on the planet. We tried giving our empire to Africa for a while. See how well that turned out? Now they have running water and electricity, and they're paying us back for all the trillions of dollars we sent in aid. Yeah, like that's fucking happening. We're throwing money at the problem, and it ain't fucking fixing itself. Maybe we should stop hating things and throwing money at the things we like. We like helping other people because it makes us feel good about ourselves. So let's throw money at it. Oh, it's not working? Let's throw more money at it. Oh, we're broke? Oh, well, we'll just send men to some war to get oil and we'll be good. But just men. They're expendable. In my lifetime, there has been an abundance of sexist laws that only benefit one group. You can guess which group. It ain't men. The Violence Against Women Act. Which, according to that, we know men are abused more than... What? Wait, what? According to the Violence Against Women Act, we know that men are perpetrated against violently as much, if not more, than women. Wait, no. That can't be. And that's real. That's real. We know men are abused as much as domestically, if not more, than women. Because of the Violence Against Women Act. Do I have to explain how batshit that sentence was? I hope I don't. Just let that sink in. Let all this sink in. I need to have a catchphrase to end a video. I don't. God fucking speed, fuck right, whatever. Those are the two I know. Yeah, I don't know. I need something to end a video. I don't know. Just stop hating people, please. No one deserves to be hated. Not even fucking Nazis. Am I that much of a peace-loving guy? Me, the fucking goth, who thinks Metalocalypse is the funniest shit on the planet? You know, am I really such a peace-loving kind of guy? Really? That I want everyone to sing Kumbaya and get along? But egalitarians don't fucking want that? Someone's got our labels mixed up. Just saying. I tried. I tried summarizing this up in a 10-minute video and it failed miserably, but maybe I got some gem out of it. Who knows? Just stop hating each other. It's very easy. Whites stopped hating blacks. We did, really. I know you don't believe us because you provoke people to hate you, but yeah, we really did stop hating blacks. Like a long time ago. So much so that the entire white, mainly white country went in outrage over a black man being killed by a white man. That's how much we care about black people as a culture, as a society. That we will turn this shit on fire because a black man was hurt by a white man. All it takes is victimhood. All it takes is innocence. And there you go. Another civil war. That's all you need. Innocence and victimhood. The innocent black man made victim by the evil white man. Story writes itself. And new racists will love it. We gotta think of a word for you motherfuckers, because reverse racism doesn't fucking work. Because everyone thinks we're talking about, I don't know, they just, everyone knows reverse racism isn't a thing, it's just racism. But there's got to be a word for people hating the people it's okay to hate. Because I don't think even whites did that. We didn't hate blacks because it was okay to hate them. We just thought they were beneath us because that was the social order of things. That's what most people back then believed. It was just the social order. It was just how we do things. Right? There's just a social order. And Jews were at the top, ironically. So, yeah, it's, you know, funny how all that works. The cat just jumped on the bed. Sorry if he scared the shit out of you. I'm sorry. You come to check on me. Yeah, my jaw hurts now, cat. He's just sitting there, staring at me. Yeah, licking his lips. I think he sees Chris Burgers. I should slam my hand down and watch him jump back 3 feet. No, I'm kidding. No, I shouldn't do that. I love my cat. It's mostly my girlfriend's cat, but whatever. Hey, Sammy. Get closer to Papa. Am I creepy yet? Does that mean I don't deserve rights? Does it? I wish I was a cat sometimes. Then I wouldn't have to worry about everyone hating each other and no one getting along. I don't know. Ow! What the hell? Way to stick your fang in my knuckle. You just like head planted my fucking knuckles. I have a ring that's way too small and I need to remove it surgically. I wonder if I can cut my finger off and then just reattach it. You can reattach fingers, right? And nerves and shit? I don't know. Makes me wonder. So on that note, I'm going to remove my finger, and the cat's going to watch, and he's probably going to do the stitching, because he's better at that than I am. And y'all have a good day. And for the love of God, don't eat children. Eat Steve. He's got a bunch of chops on him. Bye.